Hi, this is Brandon from WatchesOnYou. Today we're going to be taking a look at my EDC or everyday carry. So here are the 3 items that I carry on a daily basis, and I'll be going from left to right as I discuss them. So the first item that I carry on a daily basis is my wallet, and this was custom made by a company called Popov Leather, which is a small leather shop in Canada, and they are their products all are very high quality and quite interesting in the detail and different options that you can put into them. So they let you customize the leather option that you choose, so color and also the material. So this is Horween leather. They also have shell cordovan leather. And Horween leather is pretty special because they use old-fashioned dyeing techniques in the coloring of their leather. So as opposed to more faster, modern-day techniques that don't yield as high quality of a result. So the commitment to quality is absolutely unsurpassed at Popov Leather. And it's very cool how they let you customize your items by, obviously, you can engrave them. And the prices are fairly reasonable. This wallet was, I think, $80 retail. And it's a $5 extra fee for the engraving there, and there's all different sizes for the wallets. In addition to wallets, they have other items like belts and various office accessories. They also have watch straps, and their products come in both shell cordovan leather and Horween leather, depending on the product, and the prices kind of reflect that. Shell cordovan tends to be a little bit more expensive, but it has a quite unique feel, and it's fairly rare. It's the same leather that's used in Nomos watch straps, so that's something to give you a perspective of that. But I was very impressed with this wallet when they sent it, and I am excited to use it going forward. Alright, so now we're going to move on to my knife. And this knife is the Spyderco Tenacious. It is a fairly popular knife, and I am very impressed with the quality of this. I got this about a year ago, and it has been used and abused. I mean, pretty much continuously since then for fishing and other outdoor activities. I have not had to use it for self-defense, thankfully, but I am fairly confident that this knife would be very effective at that, as it is extremely sharp. It holds its sharpness very well. Kind of getting into the steel, so it's got 8CR13 MOV steel, and that's not quite as good as G10 steel. VG10 steel, like on the Spyderco Delica, but for everyday use, it's perfectly fine. It's easily sharpenable. I think that, it's definitely held up very well. It, again, holds its blade and sharpness very, very well. And for a knife that's only around $45, I think I'm very impressed with it. The one thing that I was worried about with this knife is the plastic scales, the G10 scales, and I was worried that they'd show scratches and possibly get dented very easily, but that has most certainly not happened. They are in pretty much pristine condition, and I am very impressed with it. One other thing that I love about this knife is the fact that you can switch the clip from, you can choose to have the clip on either side, and that's convenient. I'm actually left-handed, so just for having that in my pocket, it's very convenient to use. Also, the action and lockup on this are pretty much... I've never seen it in a knife with a similar price point like this. I got a Kershaw Leak a few weeks ago, and I returned it almost immediately after. The reason I bought it is just because it's a little bit smaller than this. This has a 3 3/8 inches blade, and that's a little bit smaller. The Kershaw Leak is a little bit smaller, but the quality was just not even close. And that knife is an assisted. I haven't had good luck with assisted knives. This is not assisted, but you can whip it open pretty easily with just in adjusting this screw right here, which loosens the blade and the lock a little bit, and it's very easy to whip open. It's actually very tight right now. I was using it for something pretty specific, so I tightened it, so I'm not going to be able to whip it open for you, but I think that it is... the quality of this knife is absolutely... It's unlike pretty much everything at this price range. I'll leave a link in the description if you want to inquire about purchasing it. Probably on Amazon or wherever I find the cheapest. So definitely take a look at that if you're interested. Now moving on to my watch. So I obviously have a lot of watches, as this is a watch channel, but this is my Omega Seamaster 300 Professional Diver, and it is the reference 2598.80.00. I know Omega has obnoxiously long reference numbers, but that is what this watch is. I got this actually for graduating from high school from my parents. It's very special to me. The quality is great for the price. This was purchased pre-owned. And it is, I mean, very nice. It doesn't scratch that easily, except on the clasp. I have a MacBook Pro, which has metal on the top, and that scratches it fairly easily. But I mean, polishing this is very easy to do, so that doesn't cause too much of an issue. I love how the fact that the water resistance is 300 meters. Not that I dive to that, but it's just, it gives me confidence in the ability for this watch's waterproofness. Also, I love the chronograph feature. I'll demonstrate that right now. The movement in this watch is a modified ETA 7750, the chronometer grade version, so it's a little bit higher quality than some of the cheaper 7750 variants. And it's very fun to use. I'll stop the chronograph again by pushing the top pusher and reset with the bottom pusher. It's not a flyback or anything like that, but it's pretty usable. I like the bezel. It has great lockup. It's not quite as, the action isn't quite as good as a Rolex Submariner. It's not as smooth, but it's very, very nice. It's 120 clicks, so pretty much all you need. Also, I love the helium escape valve. Not, again, that I would ever even use this. It's just a cool feature to have. If I were to ever go saturation diving, it would come in handy. So I'll do a little wrist shot here. The size is 41.5 millimeters, which is pretty much perfect. A little bit big, but it's a chronograph. It's a dive watch, so I'm okay with that. And you can put this watch on a variety of straps, which is pretty cool. Maybe I'll end up purchasing a Popov Leather strap shortly, but anyway, I'm very impressed with the quality of it. I love this watch. I, again, wear it every day, and it holds its condition fairly well. So if you like this video and you'd want us to continue making ones like it, in addition to our wristwatch videos that we normally release, definitely leave a comment. And remember to like and subscribe. Thank you.